Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. high school in March 20, 1979, we have star-filled, beautiful memories by ourselves and among classmates and batchmates. The St. Catherine of Siena Gymnasium was our learning and blooming ground, so to speak. This edifice housed all the first-year students. And can you still imagine how noisy we were then? Can anyone among you remember who your co-members were in the garden plot or niche plant on with vegetables? Those plots we used to run and jump on were on the area beside the gym. For sure, you all can now picture yourselves. What about our teachers in first year? Can anyone perfectly name them all? What about the advisors in our second year? Can you picture yourself during recess time? Can you still remember who the in charge of the canteen then was? Who then was the practical arts teacher? Can you still remember our projects under Mrs. Milagros Pirania? Have you needed to complete your project? Or was it your mother who did finalize it? Who was our guidance counselor? Can you still fully remember her name? Our smoking ng ice cream? Remember the old man who takes charge of cleaning our school grounds? We had two principals in our 4 years in high school. Name them as with things in your memory. Those were the people we owe as much gratitude. We were schooled and trained by our teachers and mentors to excel in our academics, physically, spiritually, and socially. Allow me to take this one moment to honor and pay respect to them. The NOTRE of MARBEL for Girls Ground, where we had our GS1 in 1970, was one we can never forget. Our seniors then had organized a whole night activity, candle lighting, and professing loyalty. We had one unforgettable GS1 in 1979, when we were in our best prom dress, and we had to dance only with our male teachers. Can anyone still wear the same size of the CEP uniform? The subject activity we do mostly in the afternoon when we had to make sure. Gahinig, but I was absolutely sure. Ladies, may I know today of MARBEL for Girls batchmates? Gentlemen, that those of you turning 16 or are now in their 60s sure is another manifestation that we have a strong master. You'd like to thank
I'm a dual citizen, 6 decades of gifted life, and continue to roam on. How far? That's a question. Not today of our MARBEL Boys Department, the school building and playground serve as one of our second home. We are dyed brown with green striped bell-bottom pants, coupled with white polo shirt, a trademark of Notre Dame of MARBEL Boys Department, so neat with a white sideboard haircut. How we assemble in front of the old building for our morning assemblies. How we tremble when we are late going to school in front of the prefect's office. When we are asked about our rosary, our white handkerchief, and student handbook. Can you still remember how our batchmate campaign for student council? The way they present their plataforma for the good of the students' body? The roar of Apolinario, our battalion commander, in which the CAT formation every Wednesday and Friday afternoon. Much more that we are distracted by these beautiful girls during our class hours who invaded our private property during the break period. Remember, we used only one gate before, the boys on the left and the girls on the right. But it did not last long, since the principal's sister will not allow us to pass the gate anymore. Instead, the brothers opened the other entrance gate near the convent. Boys are boys. Misunderstanding usually settle in the sparring ground. The following day, friends again. Advanced calculator, cell phone, and computers are not known to our generation. But still, we give glory and honor to our alma mater. Look at ourselves and what we are now. Remember giving jokes to our teachers. Sometimes, we let them cry. Remember Sir Ticano, Sir Cubulio, Sir Formoso, Ma'am Fuentes, Ma'am Lacheca, Sir Fedo. These demeanor are part of our growing up, but we usually express our gratitude petitions, local and nationals. Of course, everything has to end. Grade 4 years in high school, last batch having the girls department at our side, seeing like most of our 6 decades of life, we age gracefully with
Batch 79 President, Mrs. Lisa Bautista, for her welcome message.
Ay ti, ali na naman kita dilitanan. It could not be denied that high school was the place where our best memories seem to take refuge in. The bell rings that signal the start and the end of classes, to the banter and play in between. I, for one, cherish all of it and look back upon it with a myriad of smiles and satisfaction, because we did not have it easy. Most of us were just scraping by to meet our requirements while juggling our responsibilities at home. Despite all of that, we persevered and reached for the stars in our own ways. We are here now in a place just as magical as we have imagined, and just as home as if we were still in the very halls of Notre Dame. Our JS prom at 60. We did not have the opportunity to walk around the halls of Notre Dame's confetti-littered gymnasium with tuxes and gowns. Or did we ever dance the night away of the beats of ABBA and the Bee Gees? Hence, this is why we have gathered now at our 60th year to create ourselves a high school memory that we'll look back on for the next years to come. This 60th prom was made possible by everyone's effort. To our batchmates who have come from different parts of the world, and to our batchmates who have stayed in our lovely hometown, we welcome you to not only this night of celebration, but to also pat yourselves in the back and to the backs of our glory days. To our teachers and batchmates who have passed on, and to Notre Dame itself for building up such fine men and women. We take this opportunity to honor you as well. On behalf of Batch 79, I formally welcome everyone here to our NDM Boys and Girls at 60. May everyone have the best night of their lives tonight. Good evening.
The reality of love and the world, and what makes makes our celebration for tonight more meaningful is that we are celebrating that most of you turned 60, which is considered as a milestone. At the same time, we are celebrating your further year as graduates of Notre Dame of MARBEL for both boys and girls, batch 79. Truly, you have continued to exude that hashtag Tatak Notre Dame and hashtag Tatak Marisa. And for that, can we give everyone a big round of applause? Yes, let's sustain that energy until the end of our celebration, guys. Once again, a pleasant evening, everyone. Magandang gabi po sa lahat. I'm Jerry, and I'll be your host in the celebration of life, triumphs, and memories. Ladies and gentlemen, to open tonight's celebration, please welcome the KORONADAL City Dance Sports Team, few of the best singers in South Cotabato, namely Ryan Patrocinio and EJ Parsacala, together with the batch 79 singers in the grand production.
Hey, Sa'yo ko lang ay magbababa ka. Stop ka na sa pag-usap, tulog. Check mo lang ang eksena. Ito ay sobrang bigat.
Day after day, I must face a world of strangers where I don't belong. I make it strong. It's nice to know that there's someone I can turn to who will always care. You're always there when there's no getting over that we know. When my smallest dreams won't come true, I can take all the madness the world has to give, but I don't last a day without you. Dreaming, I must be dreaming, or am I really lying here with you? Baby, take me in your arms. Though I'm wide awake, I know my dream is coming true. And oh, I
They try to tell us we're too young to really be loved. They say that love's a word we've only heard, but can't begin to know the meaning of. And yet, we're not too young to know. This love will last, though years may go. And then someday they may recall we were not too young at all.
Goodbye to my trusted friend. Knowing each other since we're 9 or 10. Together we plans and dreams. Learn our work in pieces. Ski our hearts and skin our eyes. Goodbye to friends, home to die. All birds singing in the sky. As the breeze in the air. It goes everywhere. Think of me and I'm here. We enjoy, we have fun, we have seasons in the sun. Better feel set me blind when the seasons out. We the grateful heart, we thank to the Holy One, we thank because He began Jesus Christ, His Son. We thank we the grateful heart, we thank to the Holy One, we thank. Because He will, Jesus Christ, His Son. And now little weak say, I am strong. Little poor say, I am rich. Because of what the Lord has done for us. And now say, I am strong. Little poor say, I am rich. Because of what the Lord has done for us. an inspirational message, please welcome from NOTRE of MARBEL from Boys Department, we have Engineer Orlando Batallones.
Okay lang siya, okay lang. Daw nawiyaan ko. They post. So I usually start my talk with a hook statement, and the hook statement is this. The quality of life that we live and lead depends on the people we choose to join with. Una sa tanan, maayong gabi, kagdamong nga salamat sa inyo tanan sa pagkadto dire. Welcome, and I would always say this one. So we are here, let us forget about ourselves. Let us just enjoy the night. Forget about our egos, forget about our problems, forget about all the hiccups and bumps of life. So we are here to enjoy the night. This is once in a lifetime opportunity for all of us to be able to enjoy the beauty of life. Secondly, gusto ko patitugon si Nene at si Inday Lisa. Tindog ka ba? Wapa ka mo pa. So, you should have to admire the stamina, the patience, once in a lifetime experience. So, silid ko ganit, kasano kita mag-45. So 2 years from now, I hope God is going to bless me so much. So we are going to have another round of this sort of affair in 2 years, and hopefully every 5 years of our lives, until we resign from the human race. Third, damo nga salamat sa tanan nga halin sa abroad nga ari diri just to spend the beautiful night with all of us. So damo nga salamat. It took a lot of effort and a lot of money to come over just because gusto natin magdiga-diga subong nga gabi. Fourth, gusto ko pasalamatan kay i-recognize ang aton ng mga teachers who are part and still part of our journey to becoming the person that we want to be. Regardless of our age, we still do have dreams and goals in life. So, kung tawag ko itong mga pangalan sa mga maestra, please stand. So, from the NOTRE of MARBEL Boys Department, our first year English teacher who we never saw aeons ago. So si Ma'am Lourdes Inapon, maglakad na siya daw pato siya maglakad. So first year teacher naman siya sa high school sa boys. Secondly, ang at primero ka ni Ma'am Lori, ikaw ang teacher naman sa PCL. Natanda mo ng PCL? Philippine Community Life 1 and 2. So this is Ma'am Lori Dumulong Aluna. Then, our English teacher in third year, nabuha-bruhan siya sa una. Si Ma'am Pat La Chica Aki. So, ipamemorize ko si ito naghambal sa play. Diba? Ano ganit ang play natin? Tubig sa tigang na lupa. Okay, I still remember that one. And then, the least but not the best of my teachers who served as an inspiration for me to becoming this person. The love for science and chemistry in particular was inculcated by that lady there, si Ma'am Virgie Laguna. Pero hindi kami sinakitipanan. girls, si Selfie Doc Ariel? Wala. So, from the girls department, ang wala nagalubad, kag wala mo nagagamay, steady lang siya. Si Ma'am Boy Frias Tanto. Then, daw sa Rusantan siya yung maestra before. Si Ma'am Carbuan. I think she needs canonization. Then, si Ma'am Yoska, advisor niyo si Ma'am Yoska before na sa first year. Yes, si Ma'am. May upa na siya, pareho lang sa ating tanan. Then, magulang ni LP, nga nalinta ni Ernie kung sino siya. Si Ma'am Ibina Lucias Aras. So, damo ang isa na. Then, si Ma'am Yaban, ano din si Ma'am Yaban? Araw-araw si Ma'am. Okay. So, sa ilang tanan, damo ang salamat. Damo ang salamat sa pagtambong subong gabi. You made this occasion extra. Ano ba? Well, we did all survive COVID. So, on a personal note, I'd like to thank or say thank you to the people out there. So, ito mga baby ko, my pamangkin and the rest of the guys. And special thank you for this person who took time out to be here with us. He's actually the chief of police of Tampakan. So, si Police Captain Junsin Raffles ako. Pero ako siya. So, tama na. So, seriously, since I am a number, in fact, it is a very special number. How about if I'll decide to deposit $86,400 or its equivalent in peso? What will you be thinking right now?
Many zeros.
So I guess some of you will be, or a few of us, will be thinking about, I'm going to save the money for my maintenance. Others would say, I am going, or we are going to spend it for house renovation and improvement. Others will be thinking about buying a new car. Others would be thinking about having a grand vacation in all the beautiful spots in the country, from Palawan to Panglao to Boracay. But if you're extra and super generous, you're going to give it to charity. But how about if I'm going to give a slight caveat or condition into the $86,400 that I'm going to deposit in your account? And the caveat is, you're supposed to spend the $86,400 before midnight tonight. How will that change your thinking? How will it change your thinking, and how are you going to spend it in order to maximize the benefit that you're going to derive from the $86,400 that I'm going to deposit in each of your account? And in like manner, all of us are given 86,400 seconds a day for us to enjoy. 86,400 seconds at our own disposal. We are free to spend it the way we want to spend the 86,400 seconds. The bad news is, I won't be able to give you $86,400 in each of your account. However, all of us are accorded 86,400 seconds to enjoy. For a person who is dying of a terminal disease or suffering from a terminal disease, the 86,400 seconds is far more important than the 86,400 US dollars that you're going to receive in each of your account. And this tells us that it is not all money in life, but rather savoring the beauty of life with the chance and the time God is giving us, that 86,400 seconds we are recording every day of our lives. And this brings us to the idea of the good life. According to Aristotle, in his Nicomachean Ethics, he said, the ultimate goal of human existence is to attain or achieve that ultimate happiness that we call the good life. But for me, the more important question to answer is this: what makes us happy and healthy as we go through life? If you were made to invest in your best possible future self, where are you going to put your money, your time, your effort, and energy? A recent survey of millennials as to the question of what the most important or most important goals they have in life, more than 80% said they want to become rich. And 50% of the same respondents said they wanted to become famous or popular. And every day of our lives when we are growing up, we are always encouraged, if not prodded by our teachers, by our parents, by our colleagues, that we have to work harder and harder in life in order for us to be able to make some headways in our career, and more importantly, as persons. But the next more important question that we have to answer is this: are these the things that constitute the good life? I'd like to share with you a 75-year study conducted by Harvard that traces its roots in the late 1930s, tracking down the lives of 724 young men. The first group is composed of young sophomore students at Harvard College, while the other group is composed of young men from the inner city, the squatters area, or the most depressed areas of the Boston of the 1930s. Most of the Harvard boys graduated from college. They became lawyers, engineers, doctors, and teachers. And in fact, one of them became President of the United States of America. While the other half of the respondents turned out to be bricklayers, factory workers, and laborers. Some became schizophrenic, the others became alcoholic. A few climbed the social ladder from the bottom to the top of the social stratum, while some also joined it in the opposite direction. Out of tens of thousands of pages of pieces of information derived from this study, the most important lesson there is in this 75 years of study is this: good relationships make you happier and healthier and allows you to live longer, period. That is the message of that 75-year study. So in other words, the most important lesson here is not all about being wealthy or rich, not being famous or popular, nor working harder and harder in life in order to have the so-called good life. So I'd like to share with you, I'm going to aside. So before I go into the three big lessons from this Harvard study, just like any one of you here, I also dreamt of an ideal relationship so that I can end my life story and love story to live happily ever after. So when I was 19 at the Ateneo de Davao University, I was able to meet a torko-torko handsome guy that 3 months into the friendship, he was able to find a beautiful girlfriend, and after med school, he got married. And I moved on, and when I graduated from Ateneo, I went to Manila to find my own niche under the heat of the sun, so to speak. After 5 years and in my third job at UL or United Lab, I was able to meet an Ian Veneracion clone. Kilala ata nila. So, he's so handsome, but 5 years into the relationship, he asked permission to get married and got me as his ninong on his wedding. And I paid for the wedding. Then, 8 years after, I was given this rare opportunity by the 1 million job under then Secretary Lorenzo to be part of that committee trying to improve fertilization of coffees throughout the country so that we can improve the yield from 3 tons to 7 tons, to which Vietnam right now was able to attain. So in one of those travels, it gave me the opportunity actually to travel around the country from the north, and it brought me to Sultan Kudarat, particularly Bagumbayan, Senator Ninoy Aquino or Kulaman, Libak, and Calamansi. In one occasion, I was able to meet a cute guy in MARBEL, and 1 year, he joined with us pala in Davao. 1 year and a half, he asked permission to get married and got me as his only ninong on his wedding. And history is bound to repeat itself. I paid for the wedding. Then on to the next friendship, I was able to meet Jason, who gave me the most headache in my life. And in fact, his son, in the second relationship, is actually staying with me. Actually, he's not here. And I sent him to school. Then on to Ronnie, to Roy, to Joe, and to the rest of the guys. And then, I didn't know, I thought all the while, that would be the end of it. But I was able to meet this fair-haired boy who stuck it out with me when push turned to shove. So that's why I would consider him as the fair-haired boy of my life. And he's also married. But I haven't paid for the wedding yet because we're just living in. Then, I thought all the while he will be the last of the Mohicans. Lest that I forget that 3 years ago, I was able to meet somebody from here, your former chief of police, and we became friends. So, on to that journey, the quality of the journey that I made is something that you can learn a lot from. It made you a better person with a better understanding of what life is. And I didn't know that I thought all the while there are only 2 tribes of the Mohicans, but actually there are plenty. So I was able to meet 3 months ago a good-looking guy, Turco again, and he's here. And I would always say it's a good journey. Hopefully, it would turn out to be the good life at the end of it all. but I will always premise my relationship with this. I may not be able to give you pleasure, but definitely I can give you life. So yun yung philosophy. So, why am I sharing this experience and journey with me in terms of trying to find that ideal relationship? Maybe because I want you to learn. Never mind the hiccups and the bumps of everyday life. That's why let us go into the 3 big lessons of that Harvard study. The first lesson is this. Socially connected people turn out to be healthier, happier, and usually live longer, and this is imperative. So the reason for us, as opposed to people who are less socially connected to family, to friends, to the community they are living, they are actually physically less healthy, less happy, and imperatively, they usually live shorter lives. The lesson here is that loneliness kills. So dapat mapakalipay kita sa buong gabi. So the second big lesson is this. Good relationship does not depend on the number of friends, relationship or boyfriends or girlfriends or wives or husband, but rather on the quality of relationship that you have among yourselves. Correct, Yara? So that is the second big lesson of this Harvard study. And the third and the final lesson is this. Good relationships do not only protect our bodies, but more importantly, protect our brain. This study was able to show that people who are in good relationship usually retain their memory. They usually, less of them suffer from dementia nor from Alzheimer's disease as compared to those who are less socially connected, less happy, and less healthy. So in other words, forget about our problems for tonight. We always struggle with a lot of things in life. But the choice to be happy, the choice to have that good relationship is all up to us. Good relationship does not necessarily mean that it is a perfect relationship. In fact, this 724 individuals who were studied, 60 of whom are still alive, they also bicker. They also quarrel every day of their lives. But the most important thing is this. We recognize and realize that even when push turns to shove, you have somebody to count on, lean on, you would always survive and have that good relationship. So, in other words, tonight, I would like to encourage everybody, forget about the nuisances of life. Forget about the problems. Forget about the bickerings, the quarrels between you and your husband or wife, between you and your special friend. The more important thing is you can always count on that somebody to be there for you when push turns to shove. So let me close with this quotation from Mark Twain. He wrote this one a century back while he was reflecting on his life, and it runs this way. There is a time, so brief is life, for bickerings, apologies, and heartburnings, and callings to account. There's only time for loving, but at an instant for that. In other words, the quality of life that you are going to have and live depends on how well you navigate your relationship. Remember, the good life is built on good relationship. And let me end with this personal take of me. My personal take on the good life. Para hindi na paglimakon ka ron. So the cost of a BMW X3, a house and lot, or a Land Cruiser Executive Edition, or a Rush is so small a price for a good relationship that makes you happier, healthier, and allows you to live longer in order for you to have the good life. I hope everybody is going to have that good life. It is our choice. We are our choices. Thank you so much, and I hope you will enjoy tonight's gathering. Damo nga salamat sa inyo tonight. Actually, this is my theme of being relaxed, back to reality on Sunday afternoon. Thank you.
Once again, let's give a big round of applause.
Thank you very much. It's very inspiring to hear that. And I have seen happiness abound. Okay, good evening, everyone. Before Anay had invited me to give a message. But before doing that, I would like to thank all of you who came over for tonight's activity. I would like to thank our teachers. I really look forward that you are all gathered here together. And then the second one is that I would like to thank all of the organizers, most especially again to our Super 2, Nene and Inday Liza. Thank you very much. And I would like to thank all those who had made this happen through sponsorship, but most especially from the bottom of our heart. Where's Toto? There you are, Toto. From the bottom of our hearts, Toto. For years and years, most especially tonight, it is not, we will not be this comfortable without your sponsorship. Madamo, give na salamat, Toto. Let me try this without my reading class. Diba, 16 na. Okay, so here we are. This is a celebration at 60. Is this a milestone in our lives? I would rather look at it as a phase of our life's journey. We have seen life at its best and worst. We are at a phase of looking back, being grateful for all the blessings we received, including the difficult moments that made us strong to be where we are now at 60. I may be distant to most of you, and we may be distant with each other, but you are just a Facebook away. And I am a stalker, and I stalk your pages. I have seen batchmates who we never hear of in the early years, but later reached out to us. I see their latest post of simple, happy moments. They are 60, knowing that it is now their turn to enjoy, have fun, and be happy and give back to themselves. I have seen batchmates who have lost their loved ones, very painful part of their lives. But I have seen their post before their loved ones departed, of their togetherness and loving moments. They are 60. They may still be grieving, but grateful for the life they live with their departed loved ones, adoring those precious moments. I have seen batchmates struck by health problems. Some still have them until now, but they are being given care that they have not before, but some of them have rebounded with new leash of life. They are 60, living a life of caring for oneself and for their loved ones, knowing that life is short. I have seen batchmates who in their early lives focused in career and business, but now have mellowed down, happily spending loving time with their grandchildren. They are 60, reaping the fruits of their labor. I have seen batchmates who went through difficult relationships, but have trusted God to heal them and did not give up on love. They are 60, continuing to trust God, God's will, and God's time. We are 60, a phase of life's journey where wisdom, experience, faith, and trust in God has brought us here. Bounded by our Notre Damian values, we have done good in our lives. We know that God's will, and in God's perfect time, we are and will be in a perfect place and time in our lives. To all my fellow batchmates, let us continue to grow old graciously and celebrate and be grateful to be 60. God bless us all.
I request our Batch 79 President, Mrs. Liza Bautista, together with the Vice President, Mr. Ernesto Pajes, to please be in front to hand over our Certificate of Appreciation. Certificate of Appreciation reads Notre Dame of MARBEL Boys and Girls High School, City of Coronadal, South Cotabato presents this Certificate of Appreciation to Edita Paras for being an influential mentor for Class 1979 of Notre Dame of MARBEL Boys and Girls High School, given this 15th day of July 2022 at the farm at Carpenter Hill, City of Coronadal, South Cotabato. Signed, Liza V. Bautista, Class 1979 President, and Mr. Ernesto C. Pajes, Class 1979 Vice President. Given to Ma'am Socorro Liaban. The same certificate is also given to Ma'am Flora Puesca. The same certificate is also given to Ma'am Virginia Carbon. The same certificate of appreciation is given to Ma'am Benita Tando. The same certificate is also given to Ma'am Lolita Tumulo. same certificate is also given to Ma'am Maria Patricia La Chica. The same certificate is also given to Ma'am Lourdesita Lozano. The same certificate is also given to Ma'am Virginia Laguna.
Sa mga guwapa at mga guwapong
Amen. Pag 79 na ang qualification, ito pwede mag 79 kung laway ka.
ang aton kami kung nakita ko itong nakita ko ang aton taon ulit sa round ball na 60s. Ito nga ginawaran, huwag nila nga 60 years old. Ang iba na nila na 60 years na kita-graduate. Hindi man galing. But before anything else, before we forget, a lot of thanks and a lot of things have been said about some of the organizers and stuff. We need to thank one person. Isa lang. Si Toto Caliones. Yes, nag-reunion kita. Why kita problema? Kay Arab siya. Thank you so much, Toto. And we are all
Relationship.
relationship.
Explain.
Oh, no. Balik naman ito kanina. Oo.
Sige pa tayo.
Oo. Basta ano lang to. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get back to business. Tonight is a very special night, very memorable and momentous occasions for all of us. 60 years. Grabe na, 60 years old na kita. And some of us
60 years.
doesn't even look.
Ako na pinahambal na 60 years of existence.
Oh. Ano kinimik mo?
Sa ano?
Sa 60
Sa 60 years. Ang pananaw ko, nawala ko ng problema.
Am I putting you on the spot?
Kaya ang problema sa ako, dalawa sila ko. Kaway-kaway nila ang problema.
Waay na sa botox. Natural na. Natural.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get on with this. Wala man ta wine, di nang wine ka. Toast kita, wine kita wine. Sige, naara.
Tuwa na din.
Ay, isa lang.
Tuwa na din.
Ara, isa.
Sabi sharing mo.
Okay, ang ako lang na-wish sa atong tanan is more years and more life to our years. Cheers!
Cheers, everyone, to happiness and success. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for everyone for doing the wine toast.
feeling that you want to go home but you cannot. As you will all know, I'm back in school. I mean, not everybody knows I'm back in school, and today 2 of my grandchildren are coming as well to stay with me. It's been planned since like a year ago, but hopefully in the next reunion in the coming years, or reunion or not, we will see each other again. Just stay healthy, happy, and keep in touch. God bless everybody. I love you all.
Maayong adlaw sa ating tanan, Project 79. Happy 60th to all of us, if not to many of us. Not all are 60 yet, including myself, but we are getting there. Quite close. Turning 60 is special. It is a milestone, and we have a lot to be thankful of, especially for those who have retired from the workforce. We have a lot of time to spend for our families, for our grandkids, to those who have grandkids, time to pursue new habits, new goals, new adventures, even putting a business or world travel or anything that you would like to do. Indeed, reaching 60 is both a blessing and a privilege. As many has been denied, we remember those batchmates who went ahead of us. And being 60 is also the beginning of the last stage of the human life cycle, which includes infancy, childhood, adolescence, young adulthood, and adulthood, and eventually elderhood. This is our stage. We are actually the junior of the seniors, and this is our last so to speak, with the pros and cons. Pros because we now are dual citizenship, Filipino and senior citizen. We also have discounts from the movies, from the pharmacy, restaurants, and establishments. We also have our own lane for the senior lane and wisdom. I would like to believe that we are wiser now compared to when we were younger. And for the cons, obviously as we age, so does our body. We have internal and external changes in our body. Also, we have health concerns and the natural process of aging itself. However, we remain grateful because we are given the chance to complete the stage, and we can take pride of whatever accomplishments we have in our own way. And as we retire into something, yet keeping ourselves active, productive, engaged, and healthy, with healthy minds, bodies, and spirit. And more importantly, now is the time to do the things we love or enjoy. We owe it to ourselves to be happy and healthy. With that, I would like to congratulate everyone. And I would also like to say a big thank you to the hardworking and dedicated batch officers led by Lisa and Nene, to the organizing committee, to the members of Batch 79, to the Gala Night sponsor, Dr. Orly, and to all who participated in one way or another, donors and sponsors, big and small, to make this reunion at 60 a success. Everyone is appreciated. So guys, be unapologetically debonair, and ladies, get down up, just enjoy. I am celebrating with you, although I am not there physically. Ako si Melvin Villanueva, or Langing, ang mga kabatch. I am sending my warmest regards from Columbia, Maryland, United States of America. Madamong din na salamat sa katantanan sa inyong kanan.
Hello guys, it's time for NOTRE on MARBEL, Batch 79, to gather together, relax, eat, enjoy, happy, and create happy and meaningful memories. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Cheers, it's Francie from New Zealand.
Hello mga kabat! Greetings from Germany. Araw dito ko silong-silong sa may puno ng apple ko kay Jessica Init sa Germany. Okay. I hope and pray that everyone will enjoy our senior homecoming 2022. God bless us all. Every time, magpakasun ako, wrong timing. Never mind, but next time, I will be there para ururupot kita magsinadya. God bless us all.
Congratulations for those who made it to 16. I'll see you next time. Okay, mama? Ang sisa mo pa, okay? Okay ka na, okay? No se mueva, por favor. Hi guys! Happy, ilang taon na ba? Happy guys! I hope I'm there, but I can't. I'm so sorry. Maybe next time. I'll see you guys next time na homecoming. Hope you have a good and happy homecoming and reunion. Sana nandiyan ako, but I'm here working. I'll see you soon. And enjoy your life dyan while I'm working hard. Okay, mama, poquito de Lord, okay? No se mueva por favor. ¿Está bien, mamá? Okay. Poquito, mamá. Poquito. Poquito. ¿Mucho habla? No, poquito. Poquito atención, mamá, ¿ok? Relájate, por favor. ¿Está bien? This one goes to, it's a small catheter that goes to the heart radiation. Okay, mamá, ya terminé. ¿Está bien? Okay.
Hello, classmate. Congratulations on our new achievement as we now enter the stage of being seniors. Finally, we can now get discount and privilege, so that's great. We have journeyed this life with many trials and blessings. We have met many people that become our families and friends. We have lived our lives to the fullest that it can be. We thank God that for 60 years we remain strong and fun. So treat ourselves like a star. Enjoy and always be happy. Thank you to Nino, Orlando Catalones, Nene De Jesus, Lisa, Bautista, and all ETM girls to organize this event. I'm so happy from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Thank you.
homecoming. Ayaw kay, kalabot na sa edad niya 60 years old. Ang damo yung advantage. Kaya 20% discount. Priority name mo lang. Exclusive lane. Siya, hindi ko patayo kay nagtira si Mrs. Basta enjoy lang ba? Enjoy lang ako. Pero nasubong kay senior ka, 60 years old. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay strong. Balik next year, kasi minsan hindi yun, katola, dua yung mereka kita naik. Wala na music society sa atong tanan. More power sa atong batch, NDM 79. Keep healthy, keep safe, and keep strong. Ayun, keep strong. Yeah. Ayaw lang muna. God bless. More power. Enjoy. Yun lang muna.
I watch 1979, wishing you the best homecoming ever, 2022.
I am sending all of you my wishes for a beautiful family, 2-day celebration of getting together as we all turn 60. Don't count the years, just count the memories. My dear classmates and batchmates, although many of us are at home to celebrate, we are happy from afar, knowing Batch 79 and NOTRE MARBEL boys and girls is again renewing friendships and togetherness. Shout out to Dr. Barley for always making memories for the batch and going out of his way to make everyone as closer as ever. Nene, Isa, and Maru, thank you so much for the big effort to get all classmates all together to come, celebrate, and make things happen. I can't help being nostalgic, but please enjoy the moment. Love you so much, my ending Batch 79. Bye. Enjoy.
Hi friends! You've been celebrating another year. I was happy with you, but hindi pwede sa ngayon. Hopefully, some other time. But in a way, I will be with you in spirit. When you raise your glass of champagne, I will raise mine too, to long life
to celebrate one of the greatest values that our school taught, the family spirit. The family that prays, works, share together, stays together forever. You know what? As I look around, I realize that we have more in common tonight than we had at Notre Dame. Majority of us are members of the senior citizen. We all collect our social security. We are all eligible for Medicare, and we all get senior discounts wherever we go. Precious time with us. Others travel from the other parts of the world. And of that, I would like to express my appreciation to all of you for coming. Of course, to our mentors, wala na iba, si Ma'am Kanong na nabibig. So, also we recognize Engineer Bert Bataliones, Orlando, for sponsoring this celebration tonight. And to all of our batchmates who pledged their financial support. And of course, to Nene and Lisa, mga super mom, super batch. Thank you very much. So before I close the program, I would like to share to you this thoughts from Rachel Marie Martin. There is no way to stop aging. No perfect cream. No youth diet. And yet, kindness will never age. A smile, a gentle word, simply being there for others. So that is where every wrinkle, every scar in life, every moment, showing up is timeless. So we're grateful. We age gracefully, with a mission, with a heart. That's the secret of youthfulness. So may I request you to pray with me as we remember the soul of our batchmate who gone ahead of us. God our Father, your power brings us to birth. Your providence guides our lives, and by your command, we return to dust. Lord, those who died still live in your presence. Their lives change but do not end. We pray in hope for our family, relatives, and friends, and for all the dead known to you alone. In company with Christ, who died and now lives, may they rejoice in your kingdom, where all our tears are wiped away. Unite us together again in one family to sing your praise forever and ever. Amen. So thank you and good evening.
Okay, once again, let's give a big round of applause to Mr. Ernesto Pajes. Palakpakan po natin